What's going on? I'm the College Jew. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy No Class Change Challenge. Almost said Dragon Warrior 4 there. Well, since last time we got some new stuff in the Mirage Tower. Yeah, still have that Vorpal. I'm just gonna sell those later on. I'm not gonna do that right now. Don't really need to care about it. In fact, yeah, let's get rid of them right now. Tell with it. Yeah, get rid of it. Why not? And let's see. I'm trying to decide here. Rather, I don't know what I was doing when I was making this episode. So I got the dragon armor. Wow. Okay. I'm glad I made a different save state, because I definitely did not want to do this. I wanted to do something a lot different. I'm pretty glad I made that other save state now. What I was gonna do, I was gonna continue on with this save file, this save state, with the dragon armor. This way I don't have to go dungeon crawling through the Mirage Tower to get dragon armor and everything, but that's whatever. I'll deal with it. I don't care. Don't matter to me. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be basically part 1 of probably 3 just dungeon crawling episodes that I'm not gonna be editing out any fighting, because quite honestly, way too fucking many of them. So, too damn bad. Well, when we last went to the Sea Shrine, we went upstairs. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go downstairs, because that's where the Fiend of Water is. He's downstairs, not upstairs. Yeah, just like the earth and the fire. They're both... They're down in the depths. If I didn't go over any of these enemies before, I'm going over them now. We got sea trolls, which are just like trolls, only they're in the water, and they're weak against bolt instead of fire. They're strong against fire. And snakes. Wow. Sea snakes. Oh, I love doing Let's Plays. Sea snakes, which are just, you know, 220 HP. Don't do much damage. Super cobras, basically. If you remember cobras from the Earth Cave. And lobsters who can poison you, and they're really, really fucking annoying. Give me a second. Just gotta get something real quick. Sorry about that. Oh god, yeah. And these enemies, ghosts, are pricks and a half. That's why they can do 90 damage to your heavily armed warriors, and that's really, really unfair. So, that sucks. They do reward you a lot, though, with a lot of money. A lot of experience. Only undead monsters in the Sea Shrine, so if you need something to aim your level 5 black magic at, there you go. Just encounter those ghosts, and like they say in Spaceballs, keep firing, asshole. My bowling coach said that during one of my tryout rounds for bowling, and because I kept making spares, I wasn't getting any strikes. I left like one pin, and I did that like 5 times in a row. I made them all, which is quite an accomplishment in my opinion. In my opinion, it's a lot harder than throwing 5 strikes in a row, but I can't throw a strike for shit. So my coach just went up and said to me, you know, he's like, you've seen Spaceballs, right? And I'm like, not in a while, but I know some quotes from it. He's like, well, keep firing, asshole. And I'm like, that's in the movie? I haven't seen or watched that movie in quite a while. Probably since like 94 or something, like 95. Something like that. It's been a long time. I mean long, like before puberty long. Yeah, so, you know, more ghosts. Hooray. Now my cat's rubbing on me. Okay, in my Dragon Warrior 4 videos, I have a similar dungeon crawler to this, and was doing a thing called Let's Play the Game. I'm going to continue that in this episode. I want to talk about expectations, because, and once again I'm going to use my roommate as an example, as I shove my mic up my nose. Expectations for female. There are a lot of people who say, oh, in order to really fall in love, you need to have those expectations, and more on that. And there are some who just say, oh, don't even expect her to be nice to you. Just expect her to be a complete bitch, and you gotta turn off that switch. You know what I mean? And I don't agree with that either. With me, personally, my expectations of a female is, if I'm walking up to a female and I'm trying to start a decent conversation, a nice little chat, I at least expect her to be somewhat pleasant, somewhat polite, maybe. You know, that's not really too much to ask nowadays, I guess. Well, I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'm getting rid of that dragon armor. I'm not going to be like, ooh, she just gave me an indicator of interest. She just smiled at me. I think she wants me. No. I do have like a little counter of indicators of interest, which I'm going to go over in a different episode because I'm running out of time here. I've only 3 minutes here, so I got to use that wisely. But no, don't have expectations for females. If you go out with them, you shouldn't be expecting them to, be attracted to you right away. Or here's the best one. Here's the best one that not even my roommate. It's just every man in general who I can't even call them men. They'll buy a woman a drink or some food, or they'll go out with her on like dinner and a movie, which is far from bunk the worst fucking date ever. Shame on you if you take her to fucking dinner and a movie as a first date. Nothing is more awkward than that shit. But more on that in another video, because that's different. So in future videos, I gotta do indicators and cool dates. But anyway, so guys will be buying a female all kinds of shit, and then they'll be expecting her to do something for him. Usually, make out, have sex, I don't know what else, hold hands or something, or I don't know what weak boys do, because I'm not a weak boy anymore. I've definitely been through that. I've gone that route, I'm not gonna lie and say no, but I'm also not gonna be all like, yeah, I expect a woman to do this, do that, if I do this or do that for her. No. That's you're not even. And game mentor GM, he said that's being a gentleman of sorts, and I'm like, no. I'm trying to see here whether or not that's a fixed encounter spot. I think this right here is a fixed encounter spot. But anyway, sorry about that tangent. What GM is downplaying is that a real gentleman does not have expectations when he does stuff for females. That's what a real, true, genuine gentleman is. That's a good word, genuine gentleman. A genuine gentleman treats everybody with kindness, does good things for everybody around him, and does not care about whether or not he's getting some return investment. He simply does good things from the gentleness of his heart. If you're buying something for a female and you're expecting something from her, whether or not it's in your conscious mind or whether it is not in your conscious mind, you are not a gentleman. And that's what I'm ending this with. Alright. Well, in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy, we're going to keep going through this sea shrine here. Get all these treasures, and then we're going to go beat the shit out of the Water Fiend. Quit fighting goddamn ghosts. Peace.